Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of KigerCraft. I'm Tigroso here with Kieran, and today we are going to be going over a couple more things that we didn't get to last time in the next 1.5 update, things that are coming up. So we're still on the snapshot, and this is still the local copy, but there was some stuff that we wanted to share from last time. One of them is the solution for the lights in the potion lab. We were able to fix the door, but Kieran was having a little bit of trouble with the lights, and that was due to some space concerns because things in there weren't exactly as they should be. But there are two solutions, well actually three, depending on how you want it to work, that we've cobbled together to fix it. So this is the first one. This is Kieran's favorite. This is actually two. So this one over here is a leading edge, or no, it's a trailing edge. I think, yes, this is the trailing edge, and this is the leading edge. So when you walk onto this one, this side activates, and then when you walk off, the back side activates. So it works. It's a perfect solution for. Yeah, either is fine, but like Kieran, I prefer it to turn the lights to turn on when you step on it rather than when you step off of it. So this is one that we will probably be implementing in the potion lab to fix this little issue, and it's the same similar setup. We've got 3 pressure plates, a line of redstone, and then there is a torch here that powers this redstone dot, and then this is that makes this inverted. So it's the exact same thing over here, except there's no redstone torch to invert this. So it's a little bit of a different setup, but this makes it so that when you walk onto the plate, it'll turn off this torch, this one turns on, and then gives us our little pulse to pop out this block here. And that will allow the lights to work in the potion lab. Now, this one here is a little bit different. Yes, this one here is 3x4x3, for those of you that wonder. Now, this one here is pretty much the same thing as this one over here, except we wanted to use the redstone block. So instead of having the torches and being all inverty and whatnot, this has just got a redstone block with a piston, so when the piston activates, it moves the redstone block, generates the pulse, and then the block pops out. I can't really tell a difference in speed. This one is a little bit quieter, so it really just depends on what your preference is. This one is a little bit different in the size. It's just, instead of being a little bit, it's a little bit shorter, but a little bit wider, I think. Yeah, so it just depends. There's just a little bit of different orientation. I think that due to the redstone block and the additional piston, this would be a cheaper implementation. It will also be quieter. So this is probably what we're going to go with as the fix for the potion lab, though this one would be perfectly acceptable if you so desired it. So yep, that's the solution that we wanted to show you for that, because Kieran has been working on it and he came up with something and it works very well. I like it very, very much. Yeah. It was sort of like oh no, we can't figure it out. But he pretty much smashed this together in like 5 minutes once he got it working. So moving on from that, we can get rid of that. The new fancy schmancy things that we didn't have time for last time, or we didn't think about. First off is trap chests. So as you can see, this is a chest. It's got this little ring around it. So when you look inside this chest, there's a little bit of TNT back here. This chest generates a 1 power of redstone for every person that's looking in it. So if I look into it, it'll just go 1. It'll just power 1 block behind it, or 1 piece of redstone. If 2 people are looking at it, then it'll power 2. So like this one here, as soon as you open it, oh no, it's trapped. The TNT goes off. Yeah, it doesn't have to be behind it though. It can be off in any direction. But it does generate a redstone signal upon opening it. There is also sort of a weird bug, and I'm sure this will be fixed, but if you have... Oh, it's not doing it now. Well, that's weird. Earlier, when we were opening a double trap chest, it would create 2 opening chest noises at the same time. So that was a little weird. But another cool thing that I actually really like about this, yeah, if it happened once, it can happen again. But I like this. The fact, oops, that's not right. I want this one. There we go. You can do trap chest and chests right next to each other. Boom, just like that. Look at all that compact space. Whereas generally you would have to have at least 1 block of space between these 2 chests. With a mixture of normal chests and trapped chests, that's not necessary. Yes, and you can do it front to back, left to right, whatever you want, and it's super, super compact. I really like this. This is a nice feature. Ooh, can you do that? So, yeah, that would be cool. Well, maybe we'll have to play with it. We'll have to see what we can, Oh no! Oh, I just broke everything. I'm a terrible person. Oops. Alright, this is all of our... Oh, I just broke all of our things. Alright, there we go. And, okay. So, that's the trap chest. So, a cool thing, you can mix and match them and everything. But there's some cool new functionality to normal chests, or actually all containers now. And that's this over here. This container outputs outputs a redstone signal based on how full it is. So you can see we've got 64, or we've got a full chest of 64 pieces of redstone. You just put a comparator coming out of it, and it outputs a signal based on what percentage full the chest is. So this chest is just a single one, so you can see that we generate 15 redstone power, which is full power. But if we put another chest over here, suddenly it's not as full by comparison, so we're not getting as much redstone power as we should. Actually, it ends right here. This block is just getting powered by this. So it's only half full. But as we fill it up... Oops. No, go. There we go. As we fill it up more, the redstone moves. So the fuller it is, the more redstone power that comes out of it. And then once it's full, it reaches maximum redstone power, which is right now. There we go. Another thing that Gieran came up with was an alerting system for something with like a hopper. So if you have a hopper and you're funneling items into it, and this hopper will be funneling into this chest. There we go. Once it was full, this would create a redstone signal that would, maybe output to like, I don't know, like a music block or like a light or something like that to let you know that the chest was full. And these don't have to be lamps. We just are using lamps so that it's an easy visual representation. But this last one could be a lamp, and as soon as it filled up, the lamp would pop on. and let you know that it was full. So that's definitely cool. And this is a similar sort of thing. This is a filtering using a bunch of hoppers and a bunch of chests. As you can see here, we've got a comparator for this top chest, which is based on the same theory as this one down here. But what happens is when you say you had, there's a way that you could fit like the maximum amount of chests. This is just for an example. But say like here you have something where mobs drop down and they land here and all of their items go inside. Well, if you throw a bunch of stuff on there, it's going to funnel down into this chest. Oops. It's going to funnel down into this chest, and then it's going to start funneling into this chest, into this one, and into this one. So, there we go. Clear that off. So, the bottom chest is going to fill up first, and then it's just going to keep flowing down. And then slowly but surely, it's going to fill up. And then this one's going to be full, then this one, and then when this one's full, this will output a signal that'll go all the way. Some redstone. So once that chest is full, this signal will go all the way across and light one of these lampy doodads. And then you'll know, yes. So and the cool thing I noticed was that this fills each chest evenly. So every chest is going to have an equal amount of stuff because the hoppers disperse evenly, which is nice. Yeah, at the bottom anyways. So when this top one fills up, that light would turn on, and you would know that your chest from your mob drop or whatever is full, which is pretty cool. I like that. It's one of the things that I've always thought is like, well, you know what the problem with mob drops and the reason why I've never built one is because you have to go collect all the stuff. But if you could have all of it funnel in to a chest and then let the chest alert you when it's full, well then that right there makes it zero effort. So that's definitely preferable for me. Alright, so let's see here. Yes. This is something I'm pretty excited about. You know how there wasn't ever really a use for netherrack? Well, now there is. If you cook netherrack, you get nether bricks. So yay! There we go. Gieran's got me some netherrack. So all you gotta do is just take this netherrack and cook it just like you would cobblestone to make smooth stone, and you will get 1 nether brick for every nether rack that you cook. And you can take the nether brick and you can do 4 to make a nether brick block. Let's see here. And then, oops, that's not what I want. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. You can click and drag over, and that will disperse everything evenly. If you have an item like this, like I've got these 60 nether brick, so if I left click and then go over these 2, it'll split them up, and then if I go over those 4, it'll split them up evenly into 15. So that'll give me 16 nether brick. So it's 4 nether brick for every nether brick block, and then you can create half slabs, you can create stairs, and then, oh, you can also do fences. There you go. That's how you do fences. So 6 nether brick blocks will give you 6 nether fences, which isn't such a bad conversion. But yeah, so, and this cooks really slow. At least it does to me. So that is really cool. I've always wanted a way to maintain the beauty that is nether fortresses. So having that is going to make me very happy, because netherrack is super easy to gather. I mean, all you need is an efficiency pick, and you can destroy a huge section of the nether very quickly. So that is something I am really liking. And then let's see what else we got here. Ooh, this is cool. TNT minecart. I love this. This is one of my favorite things. So the TNT minecart is just a minecart with a block of TNT in it. And that goes along with this thing here, which is called an activator rail. The activator rail is pretty much only used with TNT minecarts for right now. There's supposed to be like a dispenser cart as well, but that's not in the game yet. But the activator rail has to be activated either by a redstone signal, like a torch or a lever or something like that, or a detector rail. So when the minecart goes over this detector rail and this is powered, or the activator rail, excuse me, and it's powered, the TNT will explode, which is pretty cool. But I found that this was far more interesting. This is just a bunch of powered rails, but a TNT minecart actually has a unique property. When it reaches the end of that rail, it explodes. And it doesn't have to prime or anything like that. I figured it was gonna, prime, fall off into the water, and blow up down there. No, once it reaches the end of the track, it blows up, which I actually think is pretty cool. And I guess Dinnerbone tweeted that in one of the future snapshots, it's... Uh-oh! Came right back at you. Dinnerbone tweeted that in one of the future snapshots, it's not going to destroy... The minecart is not going to destroy the rails or the block that the rails are on. That is an interesting little thing right there. I wonder if it's supposed to be like that. Oh no, that's... I need a lever. There we go. And when you break it, you get a TNT block and a minecart. Oh, my face! So, I don't know what use it's going to be, but I'm sure somebody could come up with something cool. Something cool. Oh my gosh. The sensitive. That would be a nice trap. Just bump the minecart and have it explode with just one rail. I can see Vex using something like that. That's something you could easily fall into. Yeah, just put it down like a corner. I think the rail has to be powered, though. Oh, no, it doesn't. There you go. Gieran's making booby traps. Alright, here we go. Secret minecart. It moved off. I guess it needs more space. I guess it would need to have the 4 blocks like the other one. Interesting. Huh, well, something to play around with. I don't know. It would be interesting to see if it had a general speed. Like it needed to be so fast in order for the TNT to activate. Or powered. Here, I've got a... There we go. Alright, let's close it up. Oh! Well, super sensitive apparently. Alright, so that's something to play around with. Alright, so now that we've blown up the side of my mountain, good thing this isn't the real thing. Let's see, what else do we got here? I already covered that. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. we're going to go into the Nether. We're going to generate some new chunks and see what we can find. Because one of the things that I've been curious about is, you know, the new quartz block. You guys saw what I was coming up with last time, and I definitely want to see how this quartz stuff is going to be showing up in the Nether. Is it going to be like glowstone? Is it going to come in huge chunks? Is it only going to be like a block that you see every so often? I mean, like, what's going on? Hold on, let me change my render distance here. There we go. It's rendering a little bit weird. So we're going to try and generate some new chunks here and see what we can find out about this quartz stuff. Oh, there's some. We haven't actually been through much of the Nether, so it looks like it's just going to come in chunks, similar to just regular ores. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's all over the place. Yeah, I see that. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go into Whoa. That was weird. All right, let's mine some of this stuff up. Oh, wow. Okay. So it seems like this is actually going to be pretty easy to mine a bunch of. That's really encouraging. I wonder. Let's see, I don't. Here, can you get me an ender chest? Put down an ender chest for me. I need my silk touch and my fortune pick. I'm gonna run a couple tests on this stuff, see if. All right, there's my silk, and there's my fortune. All right, so let's see, which one is this? This is silk touch. All right, so you can silk touch this stuff up. It doesn't affect it. It's just like it works just like a normal block, and then let's put it down for fortuning, and then fortunate. Oh yeah, it's fortunable too. Oh wow. So I'm actually, just in these few that I've dug up so far, I've already got 45 quartz. And then the quartz, well, I'm actually really happy to see this. And then the quartz is sort of like sand. It's sort of disappointing. So you're definitely going to want to fortune this stuff. But it's 4 quartz to every quartz block. And then you can take the quartz block and you can, do 2 on top of each other to get the pillar quartz, which you get 2 of, which is nice. So it's pretty much just like sandstone. And then make some half slabs like normal, just like every other half slab. Oops. There we go, and then you can break them. Boom. 2 half slabs. And then if you take 2 half slabs and put them on top of each other, that'll give you the chiseled quartz block, which is the brain looking one. So that's nice. It's nice to have it work. Oh, stairs, right. And then stairs are the exact same thing as every other stair. Boom. Just like that. There you go. So it's nice to see that this stuff... Ooh, geez. I forgot it breaks so easy. It's nice to see that this stuff is following the clues from every other block. It doesn't function in any special way. There's nothing special or unique about it. It's just another block. So I am definitely going to start building a lot with this stuff. And now I know that it's going to be fairly easy to get. As you can see, it's all over the place. I'm going to have... this is definitely giving me a reason to come to the Nether. I mean, you guys know how much time it's normal to spend in the Nether, which is practically none. Yeah, we're definitely gonna... No! We're definitely gonna have to be more careful when we come here, but we're definitely gonna be coming here more often. And I am on fire. It figures, you know, I've spent like 5 minutes in the Nether and I've already set myself on fire. Figures. Oh, I'm like a lava magnet. Alright, so that's good. And then you guys are definitely going to want to silk touch that stuff so you can fortune it later. Or fortune it if you don't mind carrying a ton of quartz with you, because you can just turn it into quartz blocks if that's your intention ultimately. So it's sort of like sand. So it's pretty inventory efficient, I would say. There we go. And then, you know, this netherrack stuff, just get an efficiency pick. Just tear it right away. Look at that. Tons of this stuff. I love it. I'm very, very happy with this. And you get tons of experience too. It seems like more than normal. Because I'm level 24 right now, and this is actually giving me quite a bit of experience. So let's dig around in here. Let's see how long it takes me to get to 25. That's fortune. Awesome. Thank you. Wow. This, for some reason, it doesn't seem like normal normal blocks give you that much experience when you break them. So I don't know, that might just be me. I might be perceiving it incorrectly. But all right, let's get back in creative. Nope, that's not what I want. I toggled the downfall. I'm sorry. Oops. Okay, there we go. Gearin toggled it off and I toggled it back on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Well, that was a fun adventure. I really liked that. Alright, so, ooh, this is another cool thing. This is the daylight sensor block. We played with it a little bit in the last episode. But one of the things that we like having in creative worlds is the command block that resets the time. And usually, previously we had to have a button you had to come over and hit to activate the command block. Yeah, or timers. Like Gearin built a timer for our Versus world that you guys saw. And this now is sort of a better way to do that. This will trigger, this is inverted, so when it becomes dark, or when it starts getting dark, this will turn off, and then the torch will come on, activating the command block. Now, this is running off of a command block because we're in creative right now. Yeah, it does let it get pretty dark, though, but if you want to have this set off like a lamp or something like that, if you want to have a daylight sensor for lights and things like that, this actually works really, really well. It detects things when it just starts getting dark, so it would be perfect time to have the lights come on, and it works pretty well. You just have this this block, and this takes quartz to make, I believe, and then you just run some redstone off of it. It's super easy to use. And then all you need is a lamp, and boom, it's done. There we go. So, oh really? So Gearin is definitely going to be making one of these, I think, and we're going to be playing around with this. But if you wanted it to, you know, turn on during the day, then all you would need is an uninverted. So this is daylight, as you can see. So now that it's nighttime, this has come on. So this lamp is now activated because the sunlight has gone down. And then, oh, there you go. You make it longer, and it goes on earlier. So that's definitely cool, because it looks like, oh, I see. Oh, that makes sense. So it outputs a redstone signal based on the block or the skylight. Ah, see? It just dropped too low, so it started outputting no redstone, which triggered the command block. Ahaha! I can learn. Very nice. I feel smart. Oh no, I lost my good diamond sword. Oh well. That's okay. I kind of miss it already. Alright, so this is the next thing here. Now, these are sort of like, well, what are you going to do with these? These are weighted pressure plates. The gold one is the light one. So if you have one stack of 64 items, it'll output 15 redstone. So it'll full power a redstone just like any torch would. But if you have that same... Did it? Really? Well, that's weird. I don't know why it only gave me one. But anyway, that's not important. So if you have 64 here on the light one, you get 15. But here on the heavy one, if you have the same 64 blocks, you only get 2 redstone output. So you would have to have multiple stacks of 64 items for this to reach full redstone power. And even with 3, it's still only, the redstone ends right here. So it's definitely gonna have a use. I'm sure somebody will come up with something to use this thing with. Yeah, I don't really know either. Usually if Gieran will have some practical use and I'll have some whimsical use for it, like, ooh, we could do this, and he's like, oh, that'll never work. But I don't even see a use for this. I don't know. Maybe it's for like it's like the command block. It's for like it's something that map makers wanted, or something like that. We'll have to see what other people come up with, because right now I don't really see how you would make these things super useful. You can mostly duplicate the functionality with something like this. Oh geez, it's a lot of redstone. Which would be better because it doesn't despawn. So I guess you could use, this if you wanted it to despawn. I'm not really sure about that though. So we're just gonna have to see. I don't know. Take that back. Thank you very much. All right. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything. I think that there's some pretty cool stuff on here. Oh, these things, these two, this pumpkin and that, or this pumpkin and that watermelon keep light glitching. I don't know why. Oh, it's a chunk edge? Oh, that's why. Some of the lighting can get a little bit weird. But it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, with the giant black areas. Yeah. Or maybe it's just something that they haven't quite fixed yet. The implementation they made didn't work. But you guys know how they used to have lighting glitches. Like this whole area over here would have been completely black. So you put like a torch over there. Even if it was like day. So it's sort of along the same lines as that. But that's everything for this update pretty much. I really like it too. This is such a good thing. I'm so happy that we were able to fix most of the stuff. The on the bread machine though, we have not come up with a fix for that yet. I don't think until somebody figures out a way to do buds. Well, yeah, he hasn't tried, but so maybe Garen will figure it out. Oh, I thought buds were broken. I'm sorry. Well, maybe when we put some more effort into it, there we go. That's a better way to say it. We'll be able to get that thing working again. But to be honest, if it doesn't, I'm not going to be terribly broken up about it because I hardly ever use it. I'll come up with something else to get my food supply from. So, oh yeah, it does work. Well, there you go. Bear proves me wrong yet again. But I am super excited about this quartz stuff. So I know that one of the things I'm going to do, the second this update comes out, I'm going to fix what's broken, and then we're going quartz hunting. I mean, a bunch of this stuff, and I'm going to redo the entryway in there. Oh, hush you. Be quiet, bear. Alright, guys. So that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys maybe learned a little something along the way. I know I did. I know that I learned a lot about this stuff. I'm actually, like I said, I really want to get into redstone, so hopefully me learning will help you guys learn by proxy. So, that's going to be it for this episode. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.